What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, I am Mitchell with Mitchell's Lawn Care, located right here in Colfax, North Carolina. And inside my shop today, got a little bit of mower maintenance to do, just some minor stuff, okay? Got to scrape the decks and sharpen the blades. So I'm going to show you what I use to sharpen the, correction, I've already done that. I'm going to show you what I use to scrape the deck, get everything cleaned, and the tools that I use, okay? So if you care to check this out, stick around. All right, y'all, so I hope y'all are having a great summer. It is hot as the dickens here right now. It's about 93, 94 degrees outside. Humidity is through the roof. I'm in here in the shop. Thankfully, this creates a nice shaded space, and I've got the big old 14-foot high-performance fan company fan going, which helps keep that breeze going and keep me cool. But anyways, here behind me, got the ZXT 72. Sorry, got choked. But I need to get this thing jacked up, and I'm going to clean the deck because the last week or two I have neglected this thing, and needless to say, there is some chunky goodness under there, and I can smell it when I open the trailer, so you know it's definitely time to scrape it. I try to do this once a week or as needed during the week, but again, I didn't get to it last week, so I know it definitely needs it now based on that good old odor. So real quick, I've got the Fisher ATV mower lift. I got this from Harbor Freight, and I use a DeWalt 1/2-inch impact with a 15/16 socket on it, and this right here is a little 5-in-1 painter's tool. I've used these for a very long time. They work great, but I actually broke down, and for the first time in Mitchell's Lawn Care history, I bought something from Ballard, okay? Anyways, this is their new deck scraping tool, and it has been branded with my company. So you can pick that up at their website. But anyways, ZXT lift, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and I use a quilt. You might be wondering what's this quilt. This is like a move-in blanket, an old move-in blanket. I lay that down under the mower. It just helps keep everything nice and tidy and clean up a cinch. So when I'm done, I literally just pull the blanket out, run out to the woods, and dump it, okay? So it keeps all that nasty goodness from getting on the ground. So I see a lot of guys doing this, you know, in driveways, which I did for years, in rock driveways, stuff like that. So it just helps contain the mess. You can put a tarp down if you don't have an old moving blanket, but it just makes cleanup easy, okay? All right, you guys, so it's pretty bad. I got this thing jacked up, and there's like 50 flies flying around. I'm embarrassed that this is actually my mower, but let's see what we got going on under here. It definitely needs cleaning. I mowed yesterday, so this is actually fresh, but I mowed yesterday, and it was very, very humid, and the morning dew stayed on the lawns all day. So what do you think about this? So hopefully the camera will, there we go. It is caked on here. This is probably the most I've ever had under the deck, and I really want to try the Stay-Bil Ceramic Pro Guard on this, but I don't have water currently right now at the shop, so I can't get the pressure washer out, and we just moved, so I don't have access to that. So just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna scrape all of this goodness out of here right after I pop the blades off. Alright, you guys, so clearly this one is stuck, which is good to see because it happens. So I gotta find a way to hold this thing. Woo, this thing stinks. I think we got it. These things happen. Alright, you guys, so underneath this thing, and there's all kinds of bugs flying around. I don't even know if y'all can see it. See them bugs? Shoo-wee! Hopefully I don't get stung. But anyways, time to get in here and get some. Thankfully this is all really soft, and I'm just gonna hold the GoPro. I apologize if it's shaky. This is one of them times where you just wish there was smell-o-vision. So, because it is raunchy. And I don't have a vent on my shop yet, so it don't take long to get funky in the shop to where I gotta air things out. So, shoo-wee. How many of y'all enjoy doing this as much as I do? Is this one of those ASMR or AMR, whatever that stuff's called? Oddly satisfying. Maybe I should title this video "Worst Deck in All of YouTube. Did it for free." What do y'all think? I'm gonna try to find a stand for this camera. Alright, you guys, I'm back. Shoo! There are some bugs under here. No wonder they like it, because it is raw. I'm making a mess. While I'm doing this, I'd be curious to know, like, how often you guys do this. As needed, once a week, every day. I used to, when I was running my business full time, my guys did this every Monday morning, or as needed, because it was sometimes during the really dry season when this didn't happen much, or during the wet season it happens more times than not. So I definitely recommend doing it at minimum once a week. So switch out, it's not too long. Minimum once a week. Because this stuff starts to like decompose under here. It starts to grow mold, which you've already seen, and it happens quick, especially if you've got an enclosed trailer because the air is not circulating in it as good if you don't have it vented. I used to leave my trailer sitting out all the time, so I couldn't leave the roof vent open because it would just, you know, let it rain in it, which totally defeats the purpose of having it enclosed. But here at the shop, like I said before, I don't have an exhaust vent on the building just yet, so it's pretty airtight in here. So even if I leave the trailer open, which I try to, the building itself doesn't really breathe just yet. You can already start to see the bugs are moving from the deck to the bottom. And don't forget, guys, it's not just the mower deck. There's all kinds of little nooks and crannies under your mower where all this grass collects. You know, so make sure to look at everything, and while you're under here, it's a good idea to, you know, make sure there's nothing missing, broke, cracked, whatever. You know, if you're getting this up and close and personal with your mower, you need to be making sure everything is good on it. That's another reason why I like the blanket, because I can move the stuff away from me. As a little mud dauber flying around, I can move the stuff away from me as I'm scraping. This is what your clients never see. You know, they think you just show up, mow in 15-20 minutes, an hour, whatever, however long you got a property, and that's it. They don't get to see all this, smell all this. But this is something to remember. When you're pricing jobs, old UPS truck is showing up. And I like to start with the center. That way you're not dealing with a pile of stuff right here. Start from the center and work your way out, because you can see this massive pile would be right here. So that's just my little 2 cents. And again, like I said, you know, there's all kinds of nooks and crannies. Yeah. Don't just get fixated on where your blades are, and definitely take your blades off, regardless if you're sharpening them or not. It'll make this job a lot easier on you. So, some guys use a pressure washer to do this. That works too. I don't know if y'all can see how much grass is back here. That's not even on the quilt, but I'll clean it up later. I think there's some dog crap mixed in this. Shoot. I ain't got kids, but this is probably comparable to changing a diaper. Ugh. I ain't never changed one of those, but I know it can't be fun. If you dads or moms out there, let me know. Y'all would probably be like, oh, this ain't nothing compared to that. And yeah, I bet it ain't. That's probably raw. And I ain't trying to get it perfect. I just want to get the big off. The stuff that's gonna decompose and stink. soon as I'm done with this one, I'm gonna do the ZK. I ain't gonna worry about filming it though. As you can see, I've resorted back to my handy dandy little painter's tool. It's shorter, it's easier on the up close and personal stuff, and I ain't trying to sell no products on here, but that other little tool, it worked pretty good for trying to reach to the center. So I think that's pretty much it. And guys, just like that, I got it all scraped out. Look at this pile of stank. There's all kinds of flies on this. I can't wait to get this out of my shop. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Scraping the ZXT deck. If you enjoyed the video, give it a big old thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. If you were listening to any of my rambling going on, I would love for you to give me some feedback. And thanks for your support on the channel. Hit that little subscribe button, as Randy Haskell would say. And hey, if you're planning on going to GIE, use the code MLC50. That link is in the description of all my videos. It's going to save you 50% on your registration, and I believe they're still doing the early bird discount right now, so you can go for like 10 bucks. So MLC50, or use the link in the description below. Thanks for your support, guys. We will see you next video. Make sure you browse the channel.